Hello, everyone. Happy birthday, Winston and my little Toulouse. Because we don't actually know what day she was born. She was a foundling, so this is her month. But today, specifically, is Winston's birthday, so it's a big day. How are we doing? Happy Monday. Yeah, we're here. I'm nervous. And I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the decisions I've made in the past. But I'm excited. I'm excited, and we're gonna make it work. How do we feel about Icebreaker? I don't know, man. I don't know. Ali, how are you doing? Hello, Inside Try. Grish. Oh my God, is that a Grish? It is. It sure is. How are we doing? Which one? Which one do you mean? The butt, the Winston butt. I know now how to fix. You probably don't even see, but there's a few imperfections that I need to fix, and I know now how to work that out. It wouldn't do what I wanted it to do, but I know now how to fix it. So I might do that tonight. It depends. It depends on how the rest of the day goes. A 3 stream streak. Let's go, Grish. That is one I want to change as well. Uh, he turns 2 today. Can you imagine? A life without Winston. I can't. I absolutely can't. But I think Skulja suggested that one, if I'm not mistaken. And they were absolutely right. It's perfect. It nearly broke my brain because it was a little bit hard to go from never having made a moving emote to having to um, really think about it. It was a bit of a switch, but now I think I can manage. Now I can't or have not. Well, I shouldn't say can't. I haven't tried to make anything that is like. Ali is posting. I do love it, but I haven't done that. I used to make pixel art way back, but that's so long ago. I wouldn't know. But I saw. I just didn't have time to respond to it yet. No, it was Millie. It wasn't Skullja. Millie. Millie posted a clip of me holding up Winston's buns. So there we go. I really didn't mean to make it that silly. Wait, where did it go? Someone posted a whole. I thought it was in general. How to make emotes. Does anyone know where it went? Huh? On Discord, someone posted a whole booklet basically. Oh no, I have to prep the book. I'm gonna prep the book. I don't know who. Someone said that they didn't like the noise of me prepping the book, and I'm so sorry, but I do wait for stream on purpose. Oh, hold on, if Toos is coming. So you've had a bit of a difficult night. I suspect that Toos is a lot more sensitive to my moods and my physical states than I was aware of. Hi, honey. Because she's been feeling sick. Remember how I said yesterday that I was feeling nauseous? That actually didn't have anything to do with stream. It was just me. I was just not feeling great and a bit overwhelmed. And she puked. She isn't feeling too great. And I'm not sure what's going on unless that she just picks up on how I feel, which is possible because it happens every once in a while. So I'm not gonna be too rough, okay? I'm sorry if it's frustrating, but well, I thought it was a hairball, but she's also just a bit silly. She's a bit silly sometimes. And she can make herself sick. Like if she lies in the sun too long, she'll get sick. She can't deal. I should have cleaned my phone. I realized that. Is it really that bad? Should I unsmudge? Should I unsmudge? Oh, I'm forgetting. I'm forgetting something. Ignore that. Ignore that. I'm gonna distract you. I'm gonna distract you by my disgusting little banana shake. It's disgusting because I'm not hungry. Like I said, I'm not feeling too great. I'm very overwhelmed and nervous. No, what do you want? Didn't sleep too great. As that's right. Don't you start. I didn't realize it was that bad. It was really bad. Oh, now you know my secret. I don't have filters. I just have a smudged camera. That's the secret. The secret to have a good skin on Twitch. Just don't have a good camera, and put on some glitter. Hi, Skulja. Skulja, I saw your message, but I had to stop reading because I was in the middle of putting on my war paint, and I was about to make it drip down my face, and that was really not ideal. But I did see it, so I'm gonna get on it after stream. Is that okay? How are you doing today? Oh, I'm so dry. That's really bad. I should remember. I should remember. The thing is, I have okay. So I have three things that I need to put on my hands once this looks ridiculous. I feel so stupid. Once I've prepped Icebreaker, the readathon book for 2026. So my hands have just been extraordinarily sticky and greasy, especially because of this one. This is for my summer eczema that I have on my hands, and this is the first year that I tried calendula in between the moisturizer and the really harsh stuff. This is a prescription cream, and it kind of thins your skin really badly, so you're not allowed to use it for longer periods of time. And it really messes up your skin, and your hands are. It really sucks when your hands hurt. But this is saving my life. If you have summer eczema and you get a prescription, what is it, hydrocortisone cream, or any whatever it is with a hydrocortisone, I think if you use a calendula cream to deal with the side effects of this one, I think this is the secret. Okay. Garfield! Hello! Flashbacks to when I was little. I'm using tissue and cleaning my face. Don't forget the wet thumb. The wet thumb. And the thing is, I've done it too to kids, especially when I was a librarian. And I worked at the schools too. I worked at schools as well, aside from the main. Oh no, I need something to deal with that, the main library, but I also did all the locations in schools and learned a lot about kids. I'm gonna prep the book real quick, okay? Oh, it seems like an easy one, so I don't need to do every other page. Hello, Argalarg. How are you doing today? Oh, I should probably close my window. It was very strange. I opened the screen. It was like I was having my face clean. Like I was. Oh, that was what you're talking about, Garfield. Well, I kind of love that idea. I was. Is all the chocolate gone now? Is your face clean? Are we good? Did we wash our hands? Do we want our fruit snack before we start our readathon? I'm nervous, people. I'm nervous. So, in short, today is the first day of our what I hope to make an annual readathon. Good, Skolja. I'm proud of you. And the first choice is going to be with the book I'm prepping, Icebreaker, which is a bit of a controversial book. It's supposedly about a figure skater and an hockey player who are going to be in forced proximity, and then all hell breaks loose because cute pastel poppy seems like the perfect book for a preteen girl or boy. Um, yeah, I get, except that this is actually apparently explicit smut, which is why this was on my radar already. Um, and because I do sometimes get messages and chats of people that think it's a bit of a shame that I take the focus parts of stream so seriously, because I listen, once I'm able to think more clearly and my brain and body aren't constantly on fire, the focus days, the Mondays and Wednesdays are going to be about making YouTube videos again for me. And then we'll have Tuesdays as reading days. How we're doing it right now, or how I'm doing it right now, just reading a book a week, is mostly because I just can't think, and I don't have any stamina to film videos and have a proper script. Because I have 3 ideas for separate videos that are not wrap-ups, and I have never done anything like it before, so I'm making it a little bit hard for myself, I know, but also this is June. June is going to be a hard month. At the moment, chat is on follower-only mode, and I've decided to do a compromise. I thought at first that I would do for 1 day follower mode, except at the end of stream, when we go into the just chatting again for the last half hour or hour maybe, depending on how I feel. We're gonna open up chat for new people, but because it's supposed to be a little bit of a community event, right? I'm gonna not mute myself unless like a cat gets sick. Okay, if I have to jump in because a cat is barfing, I will mute myself. But as opposed to normally when I mute myself and you have to do with my facial expressions only, you get to hear me today, which is gonna be amazing with my very favorite genre of books. So this is for you. This is all for you. I hope it's fun. I hope it's fun. And like I said, it doesn't have to be a smut book every year. It could be a controversial book every year. But I think this is most fun for you. I think. Thanks, Mom. I'll clean now. Yes, snackies, please. I'll cut up some apples with some cinnamon in just a moment. Right? Anxiety attacks this morning, but doing okay by now. Working on comic book already. Oh my god, what are you working on? That sounds amazing. And kudos for using art and being artistic and creative as a way to diffuse your anxiety. I'm not sure if you did it on purpose or if it was in the middle of it, but you're right here. You're here right now, and I'm very proud of you. That's not easy. I know all about it. You can want to divert yourself, but actually doing it is really quite hard. So good. Hi, Gary. Thank you. Welcome in. So chat how long into non-muted smutathon will we start hearing cherrypies? No, Garfield. Okay, so this is why I should really have something to put it on because it's getting wet already. No, don't comment on that. Don't comment. But because I can't really eat. I'm quite nervous about all this. Just a book and not being muted. This is pretty far out of my comfort zone, people. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Thingy! Oh no, a retreat from Monday madness. In the corner? How are you doing today, Wisdom? Well, no. Tsengi is a bit of a masochist. So, I usually give a minute because I also feel like I feel bad. But when Singy comes in as like, he put me in the corner, it's really silly. Because that's the point. That's the whole point. No, Garfield, don't. Oh my god. So I didn't spoil myself in any way, right? Stop. I wanted to dab the spicy parts just so it could be prepared and not, you know, see, the thing you don't understand is that depending on how far I force myself into a scene when I am really uncomfortable, I do plan on skipping. When I'm actually not okay anymore, I'm gonna skip. I'm not gonna read things that make me feel not good. But I'm not unwilling to try because there have been scenes. One in particular I wanted to tell you about was a book in a book that had me like, I was very impressed. I was very impressed. And I had the exact same response to the story as the character in the book, which is so funny. And it's to this day one of my favorite scenes ever. Maybe you know about it because they also put it in the show. But I'm talking about a particular sequence in Outlander, and it was amazing. I loved it. And the thing is, if it's not the good kind of uncomfortable, I might make gag noises, and that could be triggering for people. Don't want to do that, right? It has to be funny. It has to be funny. If it becomes not funny, it's not funny. You know what I mean? Comic about a witch hunt in Goede Reden. Is it supposed to be pronounced Dutch or Flemish, or am I just Dutchifying things again that aren't supposed to be Dutchified? Speaking of Dutchified, look, I prioritized you and you only. Well, and Winston, look, I'm either cursed or blessed. Because isn't that the exact freaking font of the book? It was the first font that I tried. It was glitching, and I was like, "What? Why? Why isn't it showing up in the preview?" And I clicked, and what do you know? Is there a smut check command? Wait, what do you want? What do you want? As in a counter, or what do you mean, Garfield? I am here to oblige. I'm here for you. Let me see real quick what I see coming. Oh, oh, oh! I do. Wisdom. How do you know I'm using a true crime to silence my demons? True story that happened on Goeree over Vlakke. Oh wait, that sounds fascinating. Where are you? Do you have like a place where we can support you? You're very much allowed to promote yourself over in Discord. I don't allow links in chat though because I'm scared. I'm scared. Hi Blue, how are you today? In Bookshin? In Bookshin? I love that answer try. What is that? You're a silly cat. You're gonna has a candle on your cake because you'll set fire to the flat. I got him all kinds of nice things. Unfortunately, Toulouse doesn't like snacks, so I feel a bit bad that I'm here because she wants to be in my lap. I know this. Oh my gosh. I'm really not a fan of this. I'm really not a fan. I should have gotten more berries, but I thought I still had them. I didn't. So this is my breakfast, so I don't have an empty stomach. But it's not great. It's not great. I also didn't read the book of the person on the top. Wait, hold on. I just now noticed that on the back it says 18 plus content not suitable for young readers. I really need to do some research on this. Like, because this is not a first edition. That's impossible. She wrote this for her girls, Erin, Kylie, and Rebecca. Thank you for believing in me. This book is for you guys. 18 plus is stoty. Stoty? Is that a word that I don't know? Playlist. Oh, we have a playlist. Taylor Swift, Doja Cat, Tove Lo. Uh-oh, I don't know who that is. Should I give you the songs as well? Cruel Summer by Taylor Swift, Kiss Me More featuring Za by Doja Cat. Talking Body by Tove Lo. I don't know who that is, I'm so sorry. Shut Up by Ariana Grande. I Don't Give a Fuck by Dua Lipa. Energy by Tyler Jane. I don't know a lot of these people. I'm gonna shut up. Never mind. Never mind. There's a playlist. There's a lot of Ariana Grande. See, this is why it's annoying that I don't use Spotify anymore, because I'm pretty sure that I could look it up. I could just look it up and then listen to it while reading it. But I don't use Spotify anymore. Cruel Summer was by Bananarama. Cruel Summer. Is it a cover? Let me see. There's an entire website dedicated to this kind of stuff. It seems called Common Sense Media, where it tells you exactly whether it's appropriate for children. And it seems like it did, in fact, have the 18 plus warning from the very beginning, but it is, I never saw it. It's here, really small. It's like small print on a contract. That should really have been made. Why, if it's on the back anyway, just make it bigger. Small print, small. That could be a new genre. Honestly, that could be a new genre. I thought the playlist had some bangers. Honestly, I'm gonna look at it. I don't know a few of them, and now I'm afraid to be cancelled because there's a good chance that I do recognize them by sound. It's just that I don't listen to music anymore and know what every artist is called, because I usually put on a playlist that fits my vibes. Oh, I forgot something that I was supposed to do before stream, but then someone puked. Hold on. Let me... Okay. Hi, Carp. How are you doing? I've heard of most of those people, but avoid their music like the plague. Like who? I have had a lot of ups and downs with Taylor Swift, but I'm afraid that at the moment I'm worried. I'm just worried, I guess, for her fans most of all, because she's gonna be fine. She's gonna be fine, but I'm worried about the fans that really put their entire lives in supporting her daily. I know Doja Cat. I know, of course, I know Ariana Grande and Dua Lipa, but and then there's a Beyonce song in there, Selena Gomez. Of course, I know Selena Gomez. Sabrina Carpenter, I know who that is, and I'm sure I know her songs, but consciously, I have no clue. I have no clue. I just know that she made fun of an entire culture. Was it on what big festival did she do that? Someone made I don't know what it's called, but a noise, a certain noise that the people of her culture make when they're excited and happy. I'm abridging what happened, and she called the person out for it and said that it was lame, basically, in my words and in really short. I wasn't really a fan of her to begin with because there's something about her that I don't trust, and I don't know why. It could be that it's her team that does something, or it's genuinely who she is. But there's just something about Sabrina Carpenter that always made me go like, I'm not sure what to think about what your intentions are, and that just yeah, that's a lot about her. You give me neutral, but no, she had to double down. Even though people said that it was something cultural, she still said that it was not. She didn't like it, but like in a very mean way. I didn't like that. Hi Ferno, how are you doing? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Is that, by my opinion, honestly, whenever a piece of media games included is put out in the wild and the child plays reads it, everything has been done to tell you it's not for kids. Yeah, yo, I still think it. You should do research. You should do research. Just always read it yourself. Take the time to invest in what your child thinks is interesting, first off. But especially when it comes to, I mean, everyone knows that the contemporary books, and especially YA and is it official, the in between genre? Because I seem to remember some talk about that there should be something between young adult and literary fiction, but I'm not sure if that was actually something that was serious or just something that happens in the book talk world. The Bananarama original Cruel Summer is great. It was just, why is the Ghostbusters movie brought up again? I feel like I'm being called out. Stop it. I made you a ballet emote. What do you want from me? Every name you just read out is nothing but a corporate asset, not a real artist. I object your... No. I mean, yes, but also these people... I don't know, man. I'm very worried about Ariana Grande. But I don't know these people. I don't know their lives. I don't know what is happening behind the scenes. I don't know who is putting pressure on them and what is at stake for them. So, you know, I can't really judge on anything that I don't have actual information on. And the Sabrina Carpenter thing, I saw the footage. I saw the clip. And that really rubbed me the wrong way. Who are you going to call out? Don't, Blue! No, not you! I really like the witty butt. It was a really good idea from of Millie's too, and I need to fix the other one, the Holmes one. I know this one. I really love this one. I need to fix it. I know it's not perfect, but it kept messing itself up, and it frustrated me. So I stopped, and then yesterday evening I couldn't sleep, so I messed around with it a little bit more. Yeah, we have a ballet. Didn't you see? Here is ballet, and also because sometimes I say that I have to pee, but I never go. This one I should have made 5 years ago, actually. So I apologize. That's on me, but there you go. I'm working on the rest. Again, I haven't tried by hand at actually making pixel art myself, and that will probably have to wait a little bit. But I have a few more ideas for emotes yet. Oh, about the readathon. If you're present here for at least 6 hours, I upped it to... I upped it to 6. I thought maybe because the maximum amount of hours that you can do for a community event, which should be active right now. I have no clue if you can see it or if there's any notification. But there's supposed to be an event that started at 12, and for the readathon. And if you are present for 6 hours, you get a badge. That, as far as I understand it, is only for this channel, but it shows other regulars or other new people, anyone in between, that you were here for the very first readathon ever, the official readathon. Because I feel like I did one before, but it was just a longer stream. It wasn't actually what we're gonna do now. Now, if you don't want to wait 6 hours or be present for 6 hours, I forget to do my hands. That's a bit unfortunate, but alas. You can also buy one. For that one, it was like one sub. Either you sub yourself or you gift a sub. It gives you the badge instantly. Well, it's not a smutathon. It's too late. I can't change it. I can't change it. Too late. Should have set up a suitor. But alas, you guys like making me squirm because you know that I am not good at making decisions, and that's on you. Hi, krulsat? Oh no, my Dutch refuses to make anything else of it. Krul, because it's when you have your hair curl. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Small print smut emote. That's too small to read. That's funny. That's actually funny. I could do that one. That's why I mainly listen to noise rock, hardcore punk, grind, and other anti-establishment type of noise. I have a lot of lo-fi. I've been into lo-fi before lo-fi became a thing. Or classical music. It really depends, actually. Indie, I like indie. What's it called? I didn't realize I liked that, but I guess I do funk or something. And depending on my mood, I can listen to quite a lot. Actual Dutch music though, please don't do that to me. Please don't do that to me. I will get really upset and cry for days if you do that. That's torture to me. Actual Dutch music. I'm not saying Dutch artists, but Dutch music. It's not my thing, man. It's not my thing. What about you, Danny? Hi, welcome in. Are you ready for the readathon? Snollebollekes, no! Danny, you missed me cleaning everyone's faces like a true mom would. So, did you wash your hands? You're currently listening to Metheny? Metheny? Oh my god, wisdom. Is that what I think it is? Wait, did I finish the thought? If you want to buy the badge, you can sub or gift a sub. But I put that on the one. I think the maximum I could choose for the buying of the badge was 5, but I don't. That's not the point of this. If you just hang around, even if you just lurk, which is highly appreciated as well. I am a professional lurker myself, so please know that you count just as much as other people who decide to be loud in chat. 6 hours is how you get the badge without spending money. I hope that sounds good, because I can no longer change it. It is there until the 20th. I don't expect the readathon to last until the 20th. I hope to be done within 10 days. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm not going to be muting myself. This is going to be so weird. I have a few minutes to a meeting. Ooh, in office or from home? Are you able to just have your boxers, or did you have to put on pants today? Pat Metheny is a classic jazz guitarist. Oh, I'm so sorry. The Metheny, it really confused me. I'm sorry. Still Life Talking is possibly the greatest album in the world. I should really listen to artists again. It's just that I don't know. And especially now, I don't have the option to change music across devices. I just don't. I just put on, at the moment, I'm listening to classical music, for example. In office, no pants to work day. I wonder if anyone would say something, because I feel like people would be so confused that they just wouldn't even mention it and pretend that they don't see it. But I want to support the streamer with a viewer and do not do others that then go about my business. I do this too, Blue. Yeah, I do this too with a few content creators. But honestly, the reason I'm a professional lurker is most of the time I'm just doing chores or working on something or reading, and I just like having someone in the background that doesn't need my my brain is giving me affirmation, but that's not what I mean. That sounds a bit derogatory, but you understand what I mean? Just like company without me having to put in social interaction, because I'm just exhausted at the end of the day. But it doesn't mean I don't want company. Did I call you out? Did I call you out? Maybe? I don't know, Danny. You tell me. For being what? Pantsless? It happens. Ask Chungus. It happens. Twitch can tell when a tab is muted and in active, by the way. Yeah, I put it down to the minimum. If I don't want to actively listen, there's, for example, someone who does yoga on a certain day, and I want to support, but it's too quiet. I need more. So I like to put them on in the background. They can't see it. That's the genius thing. Oh man, see, there were good things about the pandemic, and people having liquor in their at home office and going a completely feral, not having pants on and shit. That was so funny. I loved it. I'm gonna grab my ego. Oh no! I have 2 minutes until we're going into a sprint, an unmuted sprint. Oh gosh. Pray for me. You've got this, Danny. You've got this. Oh, I do need to send a message real quick. First, before I forget. But that's literally 2 minutes, so it's gonna be fine. You'll have some ASMR typing. So the plan is I'm gonna put the mic hanging down. So if I get in the zone, because it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird. It's not too loud. It's so that the mic is not next to the beeper. But you have fun too. Danny, good luck. Take care not to enjoy it, Jerry. You'll be okay. You can get through this. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I'm mostly nervous about what I'm gonna read and the fact that I won't be able to hide it. I'm worried, okay? I don't think I've ever seen a warning like this on any book. I want to check it now, actually, but not right now. We're going into sprint. I won't be muting myself for this readathon, so you can hear my unabridged response to whatever is waiting for me within the cover of this book. Good luck. I'm going to put the mic down, and I'll see you in 30 minutes. This is so weird. This is so weird. I hope you're not going to be annoyed. Oh my god, see? Immediately making too much noise. Okay. Message, real quick. There's another content warning? I need to look into this. If it was really from the first edition or after the controversy, because there really is no excuse, even if it was small print. Her name is Anastasia. No. Sorry. Oh. Um. I need to fix that. That's not adequate at all. But I guess it will have to do for now. You make a point, Sculpture. Interesting. I'm pinning that in my mind. It's really not nice. Well, that's the thing, Garfield. I didn't put any sugar in. I thought I'm gonna be healthy because I'm nervous, I'm stressed out, I have anxiety. I'm already consuming so much sugar. Can't do that. So that's probably why I don't like it. It's healthy. It's ugh. Oh, okay. I know, Blue. Oh, let's see. Okay, I have to let it simmer for a little bit. Don't forget to drink water, Wisdom. Wait, where's mine? Oh no! There. Got it. Okay. More water. Thank you, I so try. Don't jinx it. They're quiet. Don't jinx it. You think, Garfield? You don't understand. The amount of sugar that I've realized I consume is really distressing. So I'm trying to be good. Like the 30 grams a day? I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Why is there so many tractors today? It's really rude. Come on. I didn't even promote this, so you shouldn't know. Okay, good. Oh, I see. I see. This might get more serious than I thought. What is a G wagon? What is a G wagon? Well, tractors are rude. I was almost killed by a tractor who decided to. What was I looking at? Pass me. I was on my bike, and this huge tractor with a double trailer, decided to pass me. I was in the outer corner of the turn, and I almost ended up underneath his trailer, and he had no clue. He had no clue. G wagon. What is that? Am I being? Oh, wait, what? That seems like an awfully expensive car for a teenager, but or how old are we? I don't know yet. Yeah, it's a Mercedes, and aren't they expensive? Tractors are rude can be. I was almost killed by a tractor. Oh, for rappers? This is a male figure skater. I thought she was a solo figure skater, but she does have a partner with whom she skates, and he has a new G-wagon, the latest guilt gift from his adulterous but wealthy father. See, I knew he didn't pay it for himself. I knew it. Hmm. Oh no, I already see why this is a series. I don't know if I like it. I wouldn't necessarily say I'm a control freak, but I'm a woman who needs to be in control. There's definitely a difference. I'm being called out by this book on page 4. Stop it. Oh, the car is from his her partner Aaron, and Anastasia. No last name yet. Funny though, Enzo Trey. She suspects her trainer is a Russian spy. How did you know? Lulu! Oh, I didn't get it. Hi, how are you doing? How did the tennis end up? Are you happy? The original SUV? Hmm. Nice. Ooh. Okay. You've got this, Lulu. You've got this. Oh, I'm afraid I'm about to as well. Oh no. Millie! Hi! Hi. There you go. I need to fix it, but it exists. Hmm. I don't think I'd mind. Ice Princess, that's a movie. This is from. No, never mind. I forgot this is gonna be smutty. Ice Princess wasn't smutty. I got stuck in the specifics of ice skating. Okay, I'm so invested in the ice skating part, but I'm afraid. Well, I don't know. They're talking about technical stuff, so maybe there's hope. I don't know. Because the thing is, sometimes when books are controversial and I read them myself, I find out that people get hung up on something very specific and just ignore the rest when it really does balance out, which is interesting. I can't think of an example. Jesus. You okay, baby? I see you. Mm-hmm. Fuck. Oh no. want Spanx? You can have anything you want. Welcome to. I wouldn't do that. It's really bad. There's no sugar, just fruit sugar. Want Spanx? I don't have a. Oh, that was a bit. I still have stuff. I'm so sorry. I love you, but you can't lick my hands. We're in a bit of a pickle, honey, because you don't feel so good and I don't feel so good. Yeah. What are we gonna do about it, huh? You wanna join? Oh, more. What do you want? Careful, careful. No? I don't know what to do with that, Lulu. Hi, Lorenz Axio. Hi. I'm telling you, it's tractor day, and I don't know why. Oh no. Are you kidding? This is the first chapter. Please don't. Please stop. Hi, are you emotional support? I appreciate it. Well, be right back. Come. Is that enough? Are you sure? Oh, honey. Just sit for a bit. Okay? Just sit. amazing end to a chapter. It's the aunties. It's the aunties. They mean no harm. Last minute. I don't know, train? Jeez. Girl. Okay. I'm sad. I'm a little bit distracted. I'm so sorry. We're taking a 10-minute break and then we'll do another sprint. Don't worry. I'm gonna insert earbud so I'm actually audible. I am audible, right? I didn't mess up the plugging in, did I? She really isn't feeling okay. She wants me to sit on the couch so she can sit on my lap, and I'll make up later. As long as she doesn't puke, that would be great. Well then, I'm making progress. I'm a bit confused about the situation because in one hand, it does save time if I can answer to you immediately without typing. But on the other hand, it's surprisingly stressful to not be muted. I don't know why. You like it, Millie? Thank you so much for the recommendation. If anyone has a recommendation for some random moment to be turned into an emote, I haven't updated the emotes in the last 5 years. So please, by all means, give me suggestions. I think there's even no, I know for sure there's a channel on Discord where you can put suggestions anyway, for whatever it is that comes to mind. I'm here to do whatever I can to make your stay in my corner of chaos as comfortable as possible. No, I have to fix that one. I forgot. Silent the whole time. The thing is, I'm trying not to mutter constantly. Initial thoughts. After I have welcomed Mark Gunnison and Ax Luma. Thank you so much for the follows. Welcome in. I hope you're enjoying your temporary lurk. And I saw someone come in. I did say hello. I hope you're having a good day. Maybe get a smut counter? We can do that, Skulja. We can do that. I think. I'm not sure. I actually, now I think of it, I'm not sure I can do that. Hold on. How did that work again? Because I think I can... Counter name. What do you want me to call it? Smut alarm? Tadeo! Hello. Welcome in. How are you doing? Oh gosh. Vincent, are you okay? The cats are so weird today. Like, Tooth is just not feeling well. Which is unfortunate because I wanted to give her the bow again because during stream they're generally okay. The sad part is Toulouse has been more active in the last few months, like having zoomies and stuff. I'm not sure why. Um, the bows that she has, which she does love, but she's a bit silly and she kept tripping on them, and that's not nice. So I've been giving her bows only when supervised. Wait, Winston, do not eat the sun catcher. What is wrong with you? Anyway, what do we want the counter for? Smart alarm? Is that something? I mean, I can change it at any time. Winston is eating the sun catcher. Why? Yeah, that doesn't taste good. I imagine. No, Winston, I can't take it down if you're gonna be like that. Why? Why? I sang you a birthday song and everything today. Come on. He doesn't want the sun to be caught. I guess it's one of the favorite things that Tuz has. Winnie, and he's doing it in an adorable way as well. Stop. Where did Toulouse go? Initial thoughts. Um, First, he's gonna puke. There have been times where I picked up a book that had a very low rating and people talked quite negatively about it. And in the name of a camera's not dying, give me a moment. Jesus, the chaos is really doing more than is necessary. This is so unnecessary. I can't check it. It should be fine. Um, So after I read a book, I usually check the 5 stars and the 1 stars reviews, just to see how other people feel in the extremes, because it can either show me where I had a bias or a fallacy, or it can confirm and give me a kind of a trigger to further build what I feel like certain elements of a book are about, because someone is very obvious in their review about what their own personal bias or trigger may have been. And I can't think of examples right now. They're probably going to pop into my mind at 4 a.m. because why not? Um, so the issue with this was that it wasn't clear that it was really an adult book, because it sold and sells looking like it is marketed towards a younger public. Now there is a small print 18 plus content warning, and on the very first page, which is a page that does get skipped, I'll admit, and people skip this, but there's a very clear warning. I'm just not entirely sure if this was put in there in the first edition or in later editions. I don't know. If you know, please let me know so I can adjust my opinion maybe. But I'm starting to feel like maybe, aside from the explicit scenes, this could be a lot more interesting and a lot more layered than the controversy has made me believe, which is that it was just a lot of smut. Being a figure ice skater is really hard. It's extremely hard, and your entire life revolves around controlling your food, training, and not just on ice. You need to do ballet. You need to do strength. It's insane and really impressive if you're a pro. So there's a warning about food, and already it comes across that there's going to be a focus on food. So I do feel like there's going to be serious topics in this book. Now, the reason I picked this is because I want to know if there's a content warning. Riku, how are you doing? Welcome in. See, there's no content warning, and oh my god, it gets so explicit. It's so explicit. Did you say ballet or ballet? Don't make fun of ballet. I wanted to be a ballerina so bad. And you know what? I might actually take lessons at some point. Anyway, because I've been inspired by a few women my age that picked up ballet for the same reasons as I wasn't able to do it as a kid. They were not, and they decided to overcome some of that by doing it anyway, because it's not always about becoming a professional. It's not always about making money. Sometimes you need to do things because they make you happy, even if it's messy and imperfect and terribly flawed. If it makes you happy and it doesn't hurt you or anyone else. I know ballet is a bit, but you know what I mean. You could do things just for fun, you know. There's no warning here, though. Not only not interested in that sport, but also between smut and food content, not for me. I mean, it made me think of the movie Ice Princess a little bit. And hey, wait, why? See, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good. Hold on. Ah! Do I do this? Maybe it will be faster. Oh my gosh, I should have done that before. All right, we're going into another sprint. Let's go. Remember, my goal is to try and read 50 pages a day. Okay? I'm not going to mute myself, but we're going to have some focus. Now, if you want to join me in this period, you're very much welcome. Normally, I'm quiet, you don't hear me, and it's more productive. But even if I'm not muted, I welcome you and invite you to join me into doing something productive, whether that's work or school. Maybe you want to practice a hobby or also read a book. Let's get to it. There's all to become a child prodigy. Exactly, Millie. If you don't tell, who will know? Okay. So far it's not too bad. There's been some mentions of balls that were a bit unexpected, but also it was a bit real, I guess. So to be continued. I'll see you in half an hour. Ow! What's that? Slapping balls. It was slapping balls. It wasn't nice. I'm gonna put this away. I don't like it. Oh, I know. I don't know how to make a counter like this. I realized that I got codes for the counters that we do have, and I can make them in Stream Elements directly, but I'm not sure how this works, and my brain doesn't. I don't have the brain power to figure that out right now. At least it hasn't mentioned tractors yet. Oh, there's still time. There's still time. We have just entered POV number 2, and his name is Nathan, and he just woke up next to Kitty Vincent. I don't know who that is yet. We're gonna find out. Oh, gay. Nathan is not great. Kitty Vincent sounds like a province in Canada. She's rich. She smells rich. That's what I know. And she decided to spend the night with Nathan, who is really not nice, and it hasn't even been a full page, so that's gonna be great. No, the balls were from the guy that Anastasia is in a situationship with, and I'm pretty sure he's in love with Anastasia. What's his name? I don't know. What was his name? Not Aaron. Ryan is afraid that Anastasia's roommate can hear his balls slapping. Should I lock up this entire stream for sensitive? I fear I'm crossing lines with terms of service. I should probably shut up. Oh, I don't like him already. Oh no. It's probably for the best, Lulu. This is really. So it's a good thing that he's worried about his basketball being loud in the middle of the night. You make an excellent point. Why is her name Giddy? Oh. Think of the neighbors. See, I'm coming across things like side character Robbie seems to be in a wheelchair because he. Wait, I'm confused. How is he in the hockey team but also needed a wheelchair? So he's partially. Either way, there's mention of making a bedroom wheelchair accessible, which is not something I come across very often in the book, let alone something that is controversial for Smite, you know? So, I don't know. Jaden with an I? Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I'm so sorry if your name is Jaden with an I, but I don't like it. It doesn't belong in there. Oh no. Oh, yeah, you can, if you want, you can keep count manually, and I'll figure out how to make the actual counter because I did notice that I can set a starting point. So if you want to, you can keep count. Then I'll make a note after stream and fix it. Oh, he's studying sports medicine? Fancy. I should probably put another tag in there. Test, test. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. What are you doing, Millie? No! You're so brave. And whenever I see people clean their keyboards, I'm like, I know I can look up how to fix it again, but I would panic immediately. Huh? What? Oh, so Henry was mentioned, and then they moved on to Robbie, and Robbie is in a wheelchair because of a ski accident, and it seems like they themselves made a room for him and made it wheelchair accessible. That's nice. That's not. I don't think I've read anything like this in the last year. I mean, you can do whatever you want with them. You can do whatever you want with the smart count. I don't know anything about smart, so you know, um, I trust you. Be reasonable. Be reasonable. No. In total, maybe. Wait. Okay. A pre-workout donut. Oh, yeah. I could use a donut. What is a tequila roulette board? Oh, that sounds bad. Is that an actual thing? You... Tequila roulette? Wait, what? I'll bring the tequila roulette board. I don't know, man. I didn't have a life. Shut up. No. I'm so sorry. See, it's a thing. Why? Why? Why is this a thing? It looks like an Ouija. I'm getting distracted. It's a thing. Tequila roulette. I hope you're researching all these terms in private browser. No, never. I'm a writer. I have to keep the FBI on their toes. We can't have this wisdom. No, we can't. Sevi! Hi.
Do you want to be shouted out? If not, that's okay.
Hi, Storm. Yes. Do you know how to do it, Wisdom? Or shall I? I'm not entirely sure either. Wait, I can try. Hold on. Yes. There you go. Go share some love. I'm amazing. Oh yeah, that one works as well. What the hell? Have fun. Have fun, Lulu. Oh, I think only streamer and moderators can do that, Zavi. But that works as well. Yeah, it does. I use the slash. Go sleep? Go sleep? What are you doing here? Go sleep? Duck yourself into a burrito. Oh no. I hope this isn't too upsetting to other people. I'm really trying not to be too explicit. Nothing is happening yet. I'm being introduced to everyone, and everyone has a last name except Anastasia, I feel like, and Nathan maybe. Burritos are great and amazing inspiration. If you can roll yourself into a burrito and have excellent naps. Trust me, I know. I should be reading. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Mm. It's actually quite nice today. Yeah, Storm. Actually. Okay. Well, sleep is important, Zavi. I love having you here, but also sleep is more important than I am or this stream, you know? Wait, what? I want to have a traffic on. I don't know why. I think they're funny. wonder who of these two thinks they're not in a couple because they're in a. This is a couple, definitely. I'm afraid it's the guy that's gonna get hurt. It's not gonna be pretty. Oh, I feel that. I feel that. Wisdom, pick up a book. You're watching. Well, you do kind of need a few hours if you want the badge. This is true. Uh, I'll edit it later. It's fine. It's fine. Huh? God. What do you mean? Oh, here's the basketball team. Actually, stop. Why are you so loud? last minute. No, it wasn't. It really wasn't. um, I'm always surprised when you guys actually pay attention to me during focus. There we go. Alright, so look, this can still take a turn, alright? I don't want to get excited too soon. And no, it's not because of smut. I'm actually kind of relieved. Yes, there's some language in there that makes me go like, oh, uh. But let's take a 10-minute break and prepare for our power hour, which will also be unmuted. I will be muting myself a little bit because I have an ancient water boiler. I really need to look into a new one. And that trust me, you don't want to hear that. So I'll mute myself a little bit. I have a little pee break as well. And then unmute myself for the remainder. Mnemotic, hello. Thank you so much for the follow. And I hope you're enjoying your temporary lurk and having a good day. If not, that's okay too. I'm glad you made it in here. What did I just read? And what did I just I'm sorry, I need to come back to reality because I am so hyper focused, and I, even though don't want to be a critic when it comes to a book like this, I am quite critical because it's controversial and because a lot of people have very strong opinions about this book. But so I have now discovered on page 26, oh, my schedule, the third subject that even if it's just mentioned in passing, which I don't think it is, I do think this is going to be of some importance. Here it is. Okay, so the first thing that was that got my attention immediately was the mention of problematic eating habits, which is going to be a subject that will be important because that's just something that is notorious in a lot of sports for women, but especially ice skating. Your calorie intake is brutally controlled, your training schedule and stuff, much more so than for men, because for men it's important to gain muscle mass, and for women it's in this sport it's important to keep a pre-pubescent body, really. Me too, Savvy. I am going to eat pizza tonight. No, pizza's not bad. Pizza's healthy. Pizza's fruit, right? So that was the first thing that I noticed, and I made a note of in my mind, like, okay, how is this going to be treated in this book? The second thing was the guy who was in a wheelchair, and the group of friends not only made his room wheelchair accessible, but they actually converted the garage for him so he could move in with them because he was having trouble making friends on his own. So that's another subject that was quite serious, and I hope to see mention of in future pages. And just now we have entered the awards room, all of us. So Nathan, the bad boy, because I don't like him. I don't like him. I don't like him. He's a hypocrite, but we'll see. Anastasia and Nathan and their teams have been called into the awards room, and they're going to find out that one of the ice rinks has been demolished, or to be more specific, the machine that makes the ice, and it's not known yet who has done it. They say it's alluded to that it's a joke or a prank, but I'm not sure it is. Maybe they're being sabotaged by another university. I don't know. And the coach, or a coach, I think it's the ice hockey coach, is ranting. In the 5 years I've been director of sport, I've dealt with countless avoidable situations: out of control parties, medical expenses due to students behaving recklessly on campus, more pranks than I can count, unplanned pregnancy, and there's a dash. The noise of Michael Fletcher's chair scraping across the flooring rings out as he springs to his feet. Mr. Fletcher, please take a seat. Fletch ignores him, bending to grab his bag from the floor, and instead he stomps towards the exit, pushing both doors open forcefully and leaving the room. Why? Mr. Fletcher is the proud father of a daughter who he has with his girlfriend, Prishy, who was on the ice skating team with Anastasia. They stayed together, and they're raising the kid together now, even though they're still both in college. So another really serious topic is being brought up. Now, I don't know how they're going to treat this in the future, but the way it's treated so far, I'm happy with it, genuinely. So who knows? Maybe the explicit scenes are not going to be so bad. No, they're going to be bad, because the sex that has been mentioned so far is, you know what? College wouldn't have been a thing for me. I wouldn't have survived. I would not have enjoyed myself. It's not my vibes. I love studying, but actual college, I don't think it would have been a good place for me to be. Turning this book into an 8-bit text adventure in a chat window. Wait, what? Nathan with the balls has entered the trophy room. Visible exits are northeast and south. Nathan isn't. Nathan is the guy that we're gonna end up with. He's the bad guy on the hockey team, and the guy with the basketball slapping worries was Ryan, who is hooking up with Anastasia, which is the female. This is Anastasia. This is Nathan. And she is in a situationship with Ryan, but I'm pretty sure he's in love. And they're going to fight. They're probably going to fight. This is my prediction. There's so many people being introduced. That's a good thing, actually, because it means that it's not just going to be two people who you know, it's going to be more than just the smut things. And I did expect that, but this book might just surprise me. I hope I can think of the books that I have in the back of my mind that were also really not nearly as bad as people made it seem. But the thing with bad reviews and bad critiques is that I find that a lot of the time the people don't finish the book, and you don't know. You don't know whether the things that make you upset about a story have a purpose, and the only way you can find out if your judgment is correct is by finishing the book. Now, I don't recommend wasting your time if you're actually not enjoying yourself. If you're actively feeling upset and you have to push yourself to read, don't do that. It's not school. Reading for fun should be fun. But be aware of how you judge a book. If you don't like it, why don't you like it? And is it because of some personal experience? Is it just because you don't enjoy something? Like, for me, explicit scenes is not a reason to give a book a bad rating. Just because I don't like it, I shouldn't have been reading it. That doesn't deserve a bad rating if I have a personal preference that isn't represented in the book that I chose to pick up. Does that make sense? So we'll see. Don't fall for the sunk cost bias. What is that, Millie? I'm not sure I know what that is. Books often do surprise us. I hope you are pleasantly surprised, not what in undated? What in you? How do I pronounce that? How do I pronounce that? Despite my artificially inflated smut account, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe you're just foreshadowing. But yeah, I feel like just the wheelchair, the mention of the wheelchair, and the friends coming together to build an entire room for this friend of theirs that lost the ability to walk later in life, not not something that he was born with. So it's casual, but I don't know the way it's written. I think it might come back. I had to push myself to read a book because I tend to not finish it, even in PDF document form. I feel like screens, if you didn't grow up with screens, if you grew up with reading physical books primarily, it could be that that's actually less productive, actually. Hi, Rex. You paid for something and therefore have a bias towards this quality in order to justify. Oh, that makes sense, actually. Hi, welcome in. We're going into a power hour. So, I won't be muting myself after I make some tea because I need some tea. And again, you really don't want to hear it. It's obnoxious. But when I come back, I will be unmuting myself, which is it's super novel. Normally, I mute myself. You didn't. Only later I did. Interesting. Interesting. Don't waste your life if it really is not something that you're enjoying. Just put it away. You're allowed to DNF. You're allowed to not enjoy things. It's just that I wish people were a little bit more aware of your opinion and the actual quality of a thing are not the same. And I do feel like sometimes books, especially, are being rated very poorly because someone has a personal thing going on. All right. I think I'm quite on schedule, actually. I'm on page 26, 27. We're still in the introductory phase, I know, but I don't know when. I don't know. We'll see. I will be shutting up as much as possible, though. And I'll be right back. I'll see you in an hour. Let's get to it. Let me know what you're up to if you're joining me in being productive. Which includes staying alive, by the way. So if you are going to roll yourself into a burrito, please let me know. I would love to live vicariously through you. But if you're just staying in chat or lurking, that's okay too. Good luck, and I'm gonna mute myself for just a little bit. Hopefully I won't forget to unmute, and I'll be right back. I lied. Oh, I got coffee because I'm quite tired, to be honest. What is happening? Wisdom. Are you rioting? Stop. Kyle, I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. Wait. That's an old one. Do I want to know? Femke, Tadeo. Femke. Oh, this is actually really nice. It's go coffee. Don't read that. Don't read. We'll see about that after stream. When I don't have any powers to do anything about it. I trust you. I trust you. Hope you're doing okay, Kyle. Mm, mm, mm. See, the coach is also tired of the mic being on. Ugh. Son. What is a Henley? What is that? I'm not the first to Google it, so that's okay. Okay. I say they wanted to save money, but who am I? I don't trust him. No. No, no, no. Oh, God. It wasn't funny. You would think they could make them silent, but no. Wait, what? Hi. See, no, it's no, dude. Come on. Ew. That makes it worse. Oh, God. So many people, so many names. Oh my God. What do you mean, gnarly? What's happening? Websites are doing non-website things? What's happening? What book was it? Bye bye. Actually, I should blue. It's too late. It's too late now. I don't think everyone is going to be as important, but it's like every other page a new name comes up and it's a bit stressful. I wasn't expecting this many characters. recently read a book where someone's eyes were referred to as goat blue. And yes, they meant the animal. And I almost beat myself. So unexpected. I don't remember. I can't look it up here. Goat blue, yeah. Hiking them. Goat blue eyes. I don't know. Hey, at least it's original, and I do appreciate that. But also, what do you mean? No last name. Maybe I missed it, but I feel like I missed. But I didn't get the last name for Anastasia. Let me check it, just to be sure. I got too confident. No. Oh no, I would not vibe with this guy in real life at all. The nicknames are infuriating. That makes no sense. Periwinkle. You think that's the kind of blue she was aiming for? I do not. I can't remember. I have a note of it, but I don't know what book it was, so I can't look it up. But I promise you, go blue. Tight leather pants? Stop it. No one wears those. No. Equally disappointing. Well, the Go Blue wasn't disappointing. It was just highly unexpected. But mentioning something twice is a pet peeve of mine when it comes to books. I don't like it. I mean, periwinkle is a little bit of an odd word, but not better. It's a lot better than Go Blue. I think you're onto something. But including Bon Jovi, where, what do you mean with them? Where's Bon Jovi? When, why does it default to 1,000? Wait, I'm confused. Never mind. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know. Who wears leather bands? Like, actually, I know there's certain scenes, but we're not in that setting. Okay, we're just in college. Actually, I miss that. So maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. How are you gonna get out of it? She's gonna get drunk. That's a disaster. No. It depends whether she's wearing leather pants. If so, Robbie's not gonna get any pants off. I can sure I promise you that. Most often a poor choice for the weather. Exactly. I don't think there's any weather that is good for leather bands. First off, and I really think, in my mind, it's really for a certain vibe, and I don't get that vibe from this. Me neither. Leather pants, yeah, yeah. I want proof of pics, or it didn't happen. Garfield. Bonus points if you add a flower crown. Aaron kissed his teeth? What does that mean? Kissed his teeth? I don't know, man. Anastasia is apparently going to some kind of frat party with leather pants and a corset, and I don't know in what world that is comfortable. But then again, I was never in college, so I don't know what girls would wear during frat parties. Making a list for tomorrow's stream: leather pants, blow ground goat. You will make my year. Actually, if you manage to get those items together, I promise you today. Kiss his teeth is what Jamaicans do when they're upset by the slide. Is it like that sucking your teeth? Maybe the word suck was too early on in the book. We already talked about slapping balls, basketballs. Oh, I'd never heard of kissing teeth before. Interesting. We're having the not boyfriend and her skate partner Erin and her situationship had an altercation today, and now her skate partner Erin is meeting Nathan, the guy, and Erin also thinks that Anastasia is a girlfriend. Everyone thinks girlfriend. I'm not sure I like that. There's a congregation of prepubescent boys in front of my house. If you hear them, don't mind. Don't mind. They're just fishing in the what is it? The pond. 1002. He's on stage. There's a pretty good description of it. If it's a novel you've tried, and I guess my literal brain tried to make it make sense by like kissing from the outside, not from the inside, and so I glitched. It's me. It's me. Hold on. Hmm. Why is this particular song so loud? Aaron! Oh my god. He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. Thought you were collecting team captains like Pokemon. Shut up? Why don't you? Excuse you? Even if she was? No? No. God dang it. Why did Nate have to be there? Don't, no. don't score points now. Nate is a big guy, much bigger than Aaron. He is a good half-foot taller, broader, and more muscular. Not to mention, he's a freaking hockey player. Is he, like, the language is so amusing, though. I do enjoy that. Aaron is built like a ballet dancer. Okay, hold up. Those men who play ballet, who do ballet, don't play around. That's what I wanted to say. They're so strong. They throw complete humans in the air. Come on. shit. Uh-oh. No, this is not okay. You pictured a person kissing someone else's teeth and it was weird, right? Yeah, 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 Kingdom. I think in images for one, and being autistic, I take pretty much everything literally, and especially when I come across something that I am not familiar with, my brain just goes to the most logical option. Ferdinand? Who is that? A footballer or a soccer player? Given that you're saying Manchester United, that's soccer, right? Ballet is brutal, actually brutal. Hold on, I might have to. Winston, no, 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 no. I know. You're a good boy. Don't do it. Oh, baby bean. Defender at Manchester United, he could turn a dime like a G-Bag. Hey, I know now what that is. You learn things, even in books like this. Now I know what a G-Wagon is. Mercedes. Bulky, chunky car. I don't mind it. I think I would like one, actually. I don't like sleek cars. How do you know, Nate? You don't know. Yeah, clock it because you're letting Aaron abuse you already. So a G what now? A G wagon. It's a car, Skulja. I learned about a model Mercedes today in this book. Can you imagine?
not time yet, honey. It's not time yet. Are you thirsty? Hmm? Yeah, I know. I know. We'll go in a little bit, okay? No, please no. Please no. Not right now. Please? That's a good time to not be productive today. Don't do it. Don't do it. Ooh, big yawn. Big yawn. Hold on. I can do that. I can do that. Yeah? I have a bit of a headache, honey. Jesus Lord, man. Can we stop introducing new people? Rosie, a friend of a friend. Okay, never mind. There's inconsistencies, and those are bothering me. Oh, what the? Oh, okay. Oh, was it the Cutting Edge? I was thinking about Ice Princess, the one with Michelle Trachtenberg, the girl who plays Dawn in Buffy. She is in a movie that reminds me of this, but I think it was a Disney movie, so no, no smut. So far, it's just a lot of language that I wouldn't necessarily use unless provoked. See, he's gonna be a problem. I like Ryan. Can we just date Ryan? We're already having a situationship. Why? See, I knew it. I just want to make sure that you're okay. Just want to make sure that you're okay. Are you keeping an eye on them? Yeah. You're a good boy. gonna be arrested? Wait, I'm so confused. Or is this a hidden subject that I should maybe address about the futures of young men not being destroyed, even if they're literal criminals? No, really, it's a, I don't know. I think you'll know. I think you'll know. Exactly. Wait, hold on. What did I miss? When did Robbie enter the scene? Wait, what? Oh, last minute.
How is it a surprise party if you ask for a surprise party. It's not. It's not a surprise. Just ask for a party. Okay, hold on. Um, on page smut. No, no. Off page. Yes, yes, yes. It's college. It's definitely college. But aside from the worry about the slapping of balls, what is happening? Stop it. And just crude language. There's a lot of crude language, jokes that I wouldn't enjoy. I wouldn't like any of these people. And I'm a little bit conflicted and distracted. I'm not sure what's happening. I think they got a fish because the boys outside just got really excited. And Winston doesn't know what to make of it. Last year, uh, and the year before, the pond was closed. So it's a bit novel for him to see this many kids playing in the water. How are we doing? How are we feeling? I have to say I'm very tired. I'm very, very tired. I didn't sleep very well. I was very nervous, and that's a drain on your energy. But so far, I have to say, I mean, I'm not surprised. It's too soon. It's too soon. I did make it to my minimum. I'm on page 52, so that's good. That's good, right? Yeah, let's take a look. Hold on. Let's just take. Oh, if I am able to. Yeah, here. Let's take a look at the reviews. Let's see what people are saying. Can you hear the kids? Can you hear them? Is it annoying? Hmm. Let's see. Okay. Uh oh. See, I don't think. Oh, this is gonna be wildly fascinating. The first review is upset about the smut being bad, but they start off with saying if you are going to make a book that is sex driven, which I don't feel like this is at all. The language is absolutely not suited for any preteen young person. It's just not because the characters are in college. Kids have no business reading this and this experience. Also, I'm confused because if there's another school that broke their ice rink that is thousands and thousands of dollars, surely someone is supposed to get punished. So that is something that I'm putting a pin on in the back of my mind. Is that going to be addressed? Is because that's serious. It's not. I thought they broke the ice, like literally. They just broke the ice, but they broke the machine that keeps the ice there. So surely that is, even if it's a insurance issue, you can't just let, right. But then again, then I think of all the sexual assault cases that get no punishment at all, with the reason being, in several recent cases, we don't want to ruin the life of this young man. While the girl will have scars for the rest of her life, PTSD. Her life is already ruined. But let's not ruin the life of the perpetrator, the guy, the boy who decided to, you know, completely destroy someone else's life. So that is a bit worrying. That's troublesome. That I don't feel like it's being taken seriously. But that might still come. It's still early in the book. But I feel like if there's not going to be any consequences for the people who broke the machine, which apparently is because someone from this school knocked up someone from another school, but she's young, and then he ghosted her. Um, and then some guys decided to destroy an entire ice rink machine, and that sounds insane to me. Surely the police has to be involved. I think there's interesting representation. Robbie isn't just there to be a token disabled person. He just got laid, so I'm happy for Robbie. Icebreaker, breaker, exactly. Tadeo. I don't know. You can't hear them. Okay, I'm a little bit worried about them. I mean, as long as you can see them, it should be fine. Hello, it's Liz. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're having a good time. Oh, I should do this. Oh, huh? Wait. Did someone turn off followers only mode? Because I'm pretty sure I turned it on. Like, actively. That explains it. Did someone turn it off? If so, please don't. It's supposed to be on. Siribot? What do you mean? What? "23 minutes ago? What happened 23 minutes ago?" What happened 23 minutes ago? That makes no sense. Siribot decided to turn off the shield. Why? I mean, it's what? Oh my god, okay, I have to look into this. What is happening? Siribot is completely confused. That's so weird because I did a test run last week. 23 minutes ago, Squelcher woke up and someone outside caught a fish. What? Okay. I think I understand what happened. Okay. Doesn't matter. I thought maybe accidentally because it can happen. Serious, but I mean, always. Yes, your camera is always on as well. Okay, so I need to wrap it up anyway because I'm very tired. I was very nervous about today, as I normally don't leave myself unmuted. So I need to go lay down. And also, Toos is feeling a bit sick, so I wanna go sit with her. I think I know what happened. That's so weird though. But that explains a few things. I was confused about certain things happening, but now I understand. Now I understand what. Oh no, it's getting too much. Okay, so the conclusion of today, there has yet to be any smut on page at least. I don't like Nathan. He is a hypocrite. He lied, and also the other boys. Hannah Grace is a real person, right? As in, it's not a pen name of a guy. Oh, hold on. No real picture on her Goodreads. I'm assuming it's a her. A little worried now. Okay. So he lied to her in like the first few minutes that they got to talk to each other on this at this party about not knowing what happened to the ice rink. And he said, "I promise that I don't know it and everything." And then she's talking to Ryan the next day. Um, and they're talking about the altercation between the her ice skating partner and Nathan, this guy. And Ryan says Aaron is a dick, Stassi, which I hate that nickname. Why not just Anna for Anastasia? It's not great Hawkins lied, but at the same time, he's got to put his team first. It's not the same as me lying to you or something. You guys don't have trust yet. Surely you understand. So lying is okay if you don't have trust yet, but how are you going to build trust if you lie? So lying is okay if you're not friends yet because you don't have trust yet. But how are you going to be friends if you lie? That doesn't make sense, dude. I don't think it's okay at any point of your relationship. So that's a bit of a problem. And the first worry that I'm starting to feel a little bit in my stomach that there's that bad behavior that is really ingrained in a patriarchal society as we are living in currently, that is going to bleed through here. Like boys will be boys, kind of stuff. I'm not sure he's rich, Wisdom. I hear you. I hear you, baby. I hear you! You want fishy? Okay, well then. Did you control from Bon Jovi the leather pants? If that comes back, I'm gonna be upset. What do you mean leather pants? Do they even sell that anymore? I don't feel like they sell. Well, maybe faux leather pants. Winston, please don't, please don't. You're not an acrobat. Please use the normal steps. Don't do that. He's hanging himself off of the bridge. Not by his neck, but by his paws. He's gonna break it something. Please stop. Okay. Unpin. And I mean, I'm gonna close off anyway, so it doesn't matter. Winston is doing orange things. Yes, he is. Okay, I'm going to let this sit for a little bit. I'm going to think about what I read so far, but it's not nearly as bad as I was expecting it to be. This is what I mean when people talk about certain things, they tend to insert their own experience. They tend to not correct for bias or. That's so funny. Okay, so the bad reviews are a mix of people who think it's too much and people who think it's not enough. That's so funny. Hi, Katsu, Winston's latest addition to my circus. Oh, here, this will make you happy. I love it. I love that emote. It's perfect. I mean, it's not, but almost. Oh, I have to look at the Siri thing. Why, Siri bot? I do need that one because it's quite useful. It keeps chat in check when I'm not here and stuff. 23 minutes ago. That's so weird. I'll look into it. Oh, her last name is Allen. Anastasia Allen. I missed that, I guess. And Nate Hawkins. Oh, people want him to be a boyfriend or a husband. See, if you DNF, you can't give it a rating. I truly feel like if you don't finish a book, you can't give it a rating because your opinion isn't complete. Then just DNF. Don't rate it. You don't know. You don't know. A good example is ballet. It's just that everything in between was a disappointment. Also, you're from the Netherlands, where the bar for smut is 1,000 times higher than it is in, for example, the Bible Belt. This will affect reviews. Oh, I had not considered this wisdom. No, I don't know, because the reason I had to read 50 Shades, well, for the same reason as I just now said, that I don't feel like you should read a book if you haven't finished it. Because it was so ridiculously popular, I forced myself to pick up 50 Shades so I could, advise people about what it was about and how intense it was. And my explicit content averse mind was not disappointed, but just like, what do you mean? Why is everyone so over the top excited about this? So I don't know. We'll see. People don't read smut, won't read smut. You would think, Katsu, but the thing is, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. I will never get over this. This would have been one of my perfect cozy reads if it wasn't for the smut. A pre-read reputation though? Thanks, marketing department. What does that mean, wisdom? It's everywhere, Gatsu. It's truly annoying. It's really annoying that it's in every book. And I do feel like it's almost... In some books, I feel like the author didn't really necessarily feel like writing the scenes, because I can imagine that it's interesting to write it if you're not interested in writing those scenes. But I feel like explicitness has become a norm in contemporary new romance, especially in the West, because it's really not a thing. When you verge more into Asian literature, is where I am getting more familiar. There's just yearning and an innocent touch of hands here and there, or maybe, just maybe, a kiss on the cheek, which is wild. And that is, to me, 1,000 times more intimate than actually seeing what is happening between the sheets, because my literal mind feels like I'm standing in the corner of whatever room we're in, witnessing whatever is happening between the sheets, that I shouldn't be in the room. Yes, the 50 Shades was a trilogy, and there was some kind of storyline in there. I didn't finish the series though, because I really wasn't interested. But I had to. I was a librarian at the time, and I have a feeling that this book is probably going to be a lot more thought-provoking for me than your average person. Now, I do understand that the smut is just popular right now, and that there's nothing wrong with that. I want to be very clear. There's nothing wrong with enjoying a smut. And anyone who will try to make you believe otherwise, I would like to remind you that porn has been around forever. Just because it's in a book form doesn't make it any weirder than porn is in general. All right. If anything, I feel like in a book form, it is a lot less dangerous for people who might not want to be in that career, you know what I mean? I'm talking trafficking and people who are just actually desperate for survival, who end up in the porn industry. So when it comes to that, a book is probably a lot better and safer for the people who are involved in the content itself. In the figurative hotel chair, I don't like hotels. Only 52 pages in, it might get wild on page 99. I mean, the explicit scenes might still be upsetting. But what is interesting about this is that I had not heard about the representation of people in a wheelchair, for example. I had not heard that unintentional pregnancy would be such an important subject. The reason that the coach started ranting about, well, apparently he was ranting for 20 minutes after the ice rink was destroyed and he tried to figure out who had done it. Um, the reason he said that he had to deal with unexpected pregnancies is because there was a guy who accidentally got his girlfriend pregnant and they stayed together. She had to drop out of the ice skating team, but they kept the kid. They didn't drop out, and that is such an important subject because it happens. It's real, and I think that deserves a bit of attention as well. Now, you're right. I could be optimistic beyond reason, but at the same time, I wish my brain worked a little bit better. I have had this before where I read a book because I needed to know for myself how serious I should take the opinions of people because a book got attention in a way that made it sound like um, I should probably inform myself because too many people are talking about it. And I ended up feeling like people are exaggerating or learning that most of the people just didn't finish the book and thus missed the entire point of the book. There's been several in my time where I truly felt like people just didn't finish the book. They got triggered and they stopped reading, but instead of admitting to themselves that this is a completely personal reason, this is biased, this is just because ... Instead of admitting that and maybe doing some self-reflection from it, they decide to take their response out on the book. And the sad thing is, a lot of people are sensitive to ratings. They will see a book having, I mean, I guess a 3.72. In my opinion, that's not even that low. But there's people who won't read anything below a 4. And for all you know, that side character, Robbie, in a wheelchair, is vital representation for someone who needs the confirmation that someone like Robbie can still have a very satisfying life, quite literally. You know what I mean? What I mean? That's why I feel like the way ratings work. I don't know. I feel like if you don't finish a book, you're not entitled to influencing other people. I guess is what my problem is when it comes to that. This is why I read nonfiction. But there's going to be mistakes in nonfiction as well. And some books are put in nonfiction when they really shouldn't be. And you learn a lot. You learn a lot from stories. Today, I learned what a G-Wagon is. Who would have thought that I would learn what a G-Wagon is in Icebreaker? I didn't. Oh, no. Stop it. Hey. Oh, no. I need to go. Hold on. Stop it. She's feeling sick. Stop it. Vincent. You're okay, honey. I see you. Okay, I gotta go. You gotta go. Winston is out of patience, and I feel like I'm yapping about nothing anyway. Thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna figure out the follower only, although maybe it's not too bad. I think we did well. Maybe we can talk about it tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. My official favorite day of the week, on Tuesday, I normally, when life isn't as upsetting as it has been the last few months, I only spend my time reading on stream on Tuesdays because then we spend our streaming time in the writing and reading category. Whew. I got up too fast and I'm a bit nauseous. Banana Diabetica, hello, thank you so much for the follow. And Pimento Presto, hello, and thank you so much for the follows. Please look at the schedule to see what it means when I say I'll be back tomorrow. I love you. You are important. Regardless of whether you believe it or not, you are. So, please be nice, try to be kind, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.